Dandadan, episode 8, now out. Let's talk about it. Okay, so the newest episode of Dandadan is out now, and coming off the back of one of the best episodes you are going to see in all of anime this year, in episode 7, it's going to be a tall ask to try and replicate that. But somehow, it has managed to contain and continue the level of excellence in this episode. So, in episode 8, we pick up where we left off from last week's episode after the big events that happened there where we saved one of the ladies' lives with transferring the aura into her. Now, we're all at Momo's house eating ramen. And I love this scene. So, the whole idea of this scene, what I love is Okura's sitting there, and the way that they're able to animate this and create this imagery of him looking at both of them and they're both coming through the glasses, indicating that he is seeing two beautiful women that he's very attracted to, and now what does he do? He's in a situation where he's got these two women right now, and he doesn't know what he has to do. He doesn't know, does he go with Momo? Does he go with her? What does he do? And then we have this moment where the girl that has the pink hair starts to say, Okura is a demon because he transformed. You know, that's not normal. So he's a demon. Momo, you're the ringleader. You're the demon that is controlling everyone. And that her life's mission is going to be to stop her from destroying the world. I love when she makes the comment about Granny and says that can't be your grandma because she's one, she's too young, and two, she's too hot. I thought that was hilarious, man. I was cracking up laughing. And then when her and Momo go at it and they start talking to each other and like arguing with each other, hilarious, man. And you just see Okura sitting there eating his ramen like, what have I got myself into, man? What have I done? It was hilarious. I love that. And then obviously she leaves, and this is where we get Turbo Granny with the golden nut ready to send it back to its owner. And we have Okura sitting there, legs spread, ready to go, and Turbo Granny's like, this is the only way, man. I gotta peg this thing back in there. It's hilarious. And then you have Granny standing there with her baseball bat, ready to hit it as if it's a pitch. And then she throws it, absolutely clobbers Okura. And then they celebrate because he now has one of his nuts back. Hilarious scene, comedic relief, slice of life, funny. You need that stuff, especially after a heavy episode like last week that's full of emotion. You needed an episode to kind of bring everything back, you know, give us a bit of joy, a bit of fun and everything like that. So then they get to school. And this is where Okura tells Momo that he has a paper that he has to work on. So he can't hang out with her at lunch. And he can't hang with her after school. So now Momo goes back to her friends, starting to think like, okay, what's going on here? Something's not right. And her friends obviously are like, yo, maybe he's like, you know, seeing another woman. Yeah, that's probably what's happening. So instantly Momo's thinking, like, this is typical high school stuff, thinking, oh, the worst case scenario, he's got another girlfriend. He wants someone else. And she starts thinking, oh, I know who it is now. I have an idea. Could that be it? So we find out that Okura is actually ditching her in order to train. He wants to get stronger. So he obviously relives the moment where Granny tells him, this is what you got to do to get stronger. He feels the need that he needs to do this to protect Momo, to make sure that she's safe at all times, that he's able to do that. So I'm loving the character development with Okura here. And then we have the girl with the pink hair show up. And she basically tells him, like, I know you're a demon, but I can't escape this feeling. So she's confessing to Okura that she is in love with him. She tries to kiss Okura. Okura, being the man, stands on business and says, I ain't having any of this. You are just being weird, creepy and stuff like that. Nope, I'm not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm just trying to freaking train here, man. I'm just trying to train. So she's trying to do it. Then they fall over. Momo sees them, sees Okura over the top of her, and instantly thinks, okay, I see what's going on here. So she's pissed off at Okura when Okura hasn't done anything. This is so typical and relatable, I think, to a lot of people where you get put in that scenario and you're like, I can explain it, just listen to me. Momo doesn't want to listen to Okura. She's like, no. Did you have a paper that you had to write? And he goes, no, well, I lied about that. And she's like, that's all I need to know. And then, boom, That's it. She's like, I don't want to talk to you. So she goes. Okura goes back to his classroom, and then we get the moment where everything goes dark. And they're the only ones in there. We see Momo fighting up against this Loch Ness Godzilla creature dinosaur thing. The way that this is animated, it just builds tension. It builds that suspense, and it feels very like, that feeling where you're like, oh, I don't want to be in that situation. And just the way that with the colors and everything as it's coming around, and the water, dude, the animation of the water when she takes that step and you see the ripple go towards the creature and the creature feels it, and then it goes back to Momo and you see ripple and then another ripple, and then it starts getting closer and closer and closer, and then it hits this gigantic beam that just destroys so much stuff and misses Momo though. But that whole scene, I was like, dude, this is ripped straight out of like a monster horror movie that I absolutely loved. Then we go to Okura, who's with the girl with the pink hair. And they're like, what's going on, man? Is this Momo trying to do something to me? You know that? And Okura's like, no, it's not. Then we get this boxing alien show up. And he's like, oh, well, let's go. And he goes to punch. Okura transforms and dodges. And you're like, okay, here we go. We got Okura in his freaking sick form about to fight this alien thing. No. Okura suddenly, boom, hits the floor. Out of his transformation. As if like some force of gravity is holding him down. We see the creepy aliens again. We see the creepy aliens from episode 1. They're back. And their mission is to get the banana. Guys know what the banana is. Because they want to harness Turbo Granny's power for themselves. So this is their purpose for getting him. So they send the pink hair girl flying. And just as they're about to start the experiment to get this power out of Okura, the girl with the pink hair transforms. Oh my days, it looked freaking awesome. Not gonna lie, it looked freaking awesome. I was sitting there like, let's freaking go. So that's where it ends, because now she has the power of the other curse that just died, that gave up her aura. So she now has that ability, and dude, I'm so excited to watch her kick freaking creepy alien ass, man. I am. It's gonna be freaking epic. Design looked incredible from what I saw. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. So, another great episode. Absolutely loving dandadan. It just continues to get better and better constantly. I don't know how they're doing it, but yeah, this is just fantastic. So, let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Did you guys enjoy it? Smash it down in the comment section below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe, and peace out.